Hey guys, you may be familiar with Killerbody, makers of some very killer hard bodies for crawlers. We did have a challenging time finding a way to mount our Gladiator body to basically any of the crawlers out there. Well, check this out. Killerbody now has the Mercury chassis, a chassis designed specifically for the Gladiator body. So this thing has some really cool features, including a 2-speed transmission, front and rear locking differentials, wheels and tires, and this badass transmission and motor right up front. Now, if you recall, the hood of the Gladiator opens up, which actually will display this motor and transmission. So we're going to take this box, we're going to get it into the workbench, we're going to unbox it and show you everything that comes in this kit. Let's go. All right, here we are. The Killerbody Mercury 1/10 scale remote control car chassis, even though it's a truck. You kind of see the cool layout here, the faux motor, transmission, 2-speed transmission, the fuel tank back here, pretty neat. 4-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, engine simulation, high speed, low speed, that's pretty funny right there. Here's some of the side box features. Shifting servo, rear drive shaft, diff locking servo, 4-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive servo. So it's got 4 servos if you count the steering servo. Body connection point, that's nice. Exhaust pipe, smoke simulation reserve space. We may have to get something to go in there, smoke simulation. Pretty cool. And then of course all the chassis dimensions. Some of the other features here. Let's see what's on the other side. Of course, the body, which we already have, and some other parts here. All right, let's get inside this box here. Okay, before we get to the unboxing, we're going to move this out of the way so we can go through each bag individually. The D engine and transmission housing set. I know people are going to want to see this. We're going to get to this bag D. So we got 3 bags ahead of it. All right, let's get this moved and let's get this unboxed. Okay, so bag A, chassis frame kit. Let's check that out. Okay, so here are the front right, front left side members. So it's a multi-piece chassis. Oh yeah, these are heavy duty. These are nice aluminum pieces. So it goes something like that. Looks like you can adjust the wheelbase this way perhaps. Side reinforcement beams, these are out of metal. These pieces do not feel metal, they feel like plastic. And then your rear set, these are the front set, rear set. And then it looks like some side member parts there. So you don't just get one giant chassis, you got to build the chassis. Okay, B is, let's get bag B open. Bag B is a fuel tank. Lots of room in there for maybe a light controller, or like I said, a smoke simulator. We'll have to see if that's even an available thing. And then cross members. These go, your ladder frames go this way, and these are cross members that go across to kind of reinforce it. C, battery compartment shell kit. Other than the fact you got to build this, most of this looks pretty standard. Battery box, lower part of battery box. So looks like you got a switch there, or a turnkey there to open it up. And the upper part of the battery box. A couple pieces inside there. Let's see those. Differential lock servo bracket. This is metal. This is a heavy duty piece right there. So somewhere on here, maybe right along here somewhere, I'm not quite sure where it is. We'll all see when we see the instruction manual. Now the part you've all been waiting for. Engine and transmission housing set. Nice big heavy duty box there. Oh, look at this thing. All right, let's see what we got here. Motor gear. Oh yeah, there's the pinion in there. Looks like a couple brackets, maybe mounting brackets. Transmission brackets. Oh, okay. Let's see, that's a little difficult to get in and out of here. Got to be careful. I'm not sure what's plastic and what's not. So I guess the motor mount's in here. So it might be the shift for low speed and high speed there. This turns, as does the fan belt, but it doesn't look like it's attached to anything that actually makes it spin. And then you have the upper area here. Goes something like this. And it makes a cool engine. That is really cool. Love the look of that. May actually do a little bit of detail work in here. Be cool to do some, I don't know if you can, maybe you can, some spark plug wiring. Be kind of fun. Very nice, very cool looking. I'm gonna put that back in here. We'll see about there. That was D. Okay, E is the exhaust pipe kit. Check that out. So here is the manifold that, let me see real quick. Yeah, I don't really see, so it may not attach directly to this, but it probably comes up the underside of the chassis to kind of meet somewhere near it. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it does. It attaches here. So it comes like that. And that's pretty cool. So it's like a full exhaust kit. And then your exhaust pipe and muffler. Little can there. Looks like your tip there. The rest of the exhaust parts. Huh, neat. All right, F is the pre-assembled axle kit. All right, look at these guys. This is the front. Look at the rotors. That's rad. Metal. Very solid unit. This is a little tight, and I don't think it has the same amount of throw. Maybe you just got to kind of flex it a little bit. Interesting. Very nice. In the rear, again, the kind of detailed rotors there. Very nice. And then we got wheel hubs. Just the plastic pieces there. Wheel hubs, and this must be, oh, differential lock, or the hardware to do the differential lock. Almost looks like there's wiring in there too. Let's look at that real quick. Like cabling. Maybe. Maybe it's just, oh it is. No need for the knife. Oh yeah, see, so there's cabling in there too. Very cool. This is going to be fun to do. Don't think I've ever put a kit together where you got to use cabling and all this other kind of stuff. So this will be definitely a fun project. Front goes there. Rear goes here. All right, I'm going to move some of this off the bench here so we can get to the next bags. 1 second. Okay, we are back. We're off to bag G now. Suspension system packaging. with some very sticky tape. Okay. Looks like some linkage. This could be the steering linkage, possibly. The drive shaft. That is, not sure how they got that to. I thought it was going to fit in that bag. It's all steel. Oh, sliding drive shafts. Oh, maybe it did fit in there at one point. Control arm. Let's go ahead and look at this. Or not. Some sticky bags. Oh boy. Pre-assembled there. Some springs. Like some potentially other shock parts in there. Axle mounting bracket. Shock absorber brackets. Oh, it does have that kind of like the hoop with, it's not like a typical crawler where the shocks kind of mount sideways. It's kind of got like hoops like a real car. It's kind of neat. And then your very small shock absorbers. I guess for scale looks, these, oh, look at that. Limit straps. That's cool. Pre-assembled too, that's nice. And then four-link suspension, it looks like it's gonna have more of the same. Got springs in there, shocks. Looks like some of the other shock kits. Looks like the same exact parts in the other bag, except that's a 4-link and that's a 3-link, I think, with a pan hard rod. So very similar stuff there. Okay, H, steering server support package. Let's get into that. Servo mounts. It's probably like 20 of these servo mounts. Probably steering, and then a small one for probably, well, depending on that, that could be the, I forgot what it said on the box. Four-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, servo perhaps. Servo savers. A whole lot of servo savers. Looks like a spring there, might be for actually a servo saver. These would be servo horns. Maybe servo savers all put together. Clips, probably putting it together. Here's the horns there. And the servo, yeah, so these are probably all servo savers. The horn, the clip, that kind of is used like a Tamiya. It's kind of used to expands when you have pressure. Your horn, and then your springs. All right. Bag I. Fender flares and carriage installation fixing point. Don't know what any of that means. Check it out. All right, carriage installation fixing point. So maybe that's body mounts. These mount to the body, and then, or these mount to the chassis. Maybe the body, as it slides over, mounts to those there. And then your inner fenders. I'll take a quick look at those. I don't know if it's front and rear or just, yeah, just front. Here's your front inner fenders. I don't see provisions for rock lights, but I don't know if you really need those in something scale like this. Molded though, nice. Another piece there. Okay, here's the cool part. Not that any of this isn't already cool, but this comes with kind of soft tires and aluminum wheels with a metal inner ring. And this piece is heavy. So these are not some slacker wheels here. So the tires first. Wild Peak Falcon tires. Nice tread. Ooh, a little sticky. Feel good. Has a open cell foam insert. So for those, we're going to go ahead and pull these out because that bag's going to be annoying. You got your wheel, your Wild Peaks, and then your wheels here. So kind of a Jeep look there. It is a bead lock, a reverse bead lock. And then the inner pieces here, I don't know if I saw those. I'm not quite sure where those are. Hopefully they're metal, since these are metal. But I haven't seen them yet, so maybe they're in bag K or something like that. But it's a good looking wheel set. And then bag K. In bag K is going to be some tools, and some Allen wrenches, 4-way wrench. Looks like these are also for nuts. Nut drivers on each end of those guys. You have, oh, diff fluid. And all the hardware. So this looks like all the hardware for the entire kit. I see rod ends in there, a bunch of tiny screws, tiny nuts. So there you go for that. Now also, this does not have a manual in it, but I think they're going to go ahead and come out with a manual. I don't know if it's going to be online or printed. This is the one they gave me. Actually has CompetitionX in there. For reference only, CompetitionX. It's pretty cool. So it gives all the parts, part breakdowns. It was a PDF. I had to print it. I don't know if that's, again, I don't know if that's the way they're going to do it in the real manual, but then it gives you like how to assemble it all. Just give you a quick look at that. So this is not going to be, again, this is not the official manual yet. They may have to do some updates to it, but this is, oh, yeah, I'm dumb. Here's the wheel nuts there, or the wheel hexes there. They were on the axles. And then you attach that piece to that, and then the wheels to that. So that's how that works. So this may be this piece here may actually become a brass piece to give it some extra weight. But anyway, looks pretty simple. Oh, U-bolts. Well, that's cool. Leaf springs. I didn't see the leaf springs, but I probably just bypassed them. So now this doesn't come with electronics, but it does give a list of electronics that they suggest. So I will put that in the description below. But anyway, there you go. Everything that comes in the Killerbody Mercury crawler chassis. As you can see, Killerbody did their homework with this truck. What I really like about it is that I'm actually going to be able to use my Gladiator body, finally. So to keep this whole thing scale, we're going to get this thing built, we're going to get it out on some rocks, maybe CDM, maybe some of the other local places around here, drive it through some dirt, maybe through some water, and we're going to have a really good time with it. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon to be notified of future videos, and let's have some fun with the Killerbody Mercury chassis.